What's up, guys? It is Thanksgiving week, and today we're doing a pretty special build for a fellow YouTuber. If you don't know this channel, it is ILOVESHOOTINGSH T. And in this channel, the gentleman Chris, you have to go check it out. The videos you see are just drooling over high-res filming of different firearms and then firing them. And it's pretty epic. I've been following him for a little bit, and we've been chatting. And, well, he needs a holster, so he came to me. And we started talking some more, and this is what we're building. So I am making a 2-in-1 holster for this gentleman, and it's for the Beretta M9 series. I have the A1 right here, and this mold does all of them, so it's going to be pretty cool for that. But let me show you a couple of the attachments that are going to go on this holster. So this is going to be the loadout right here. We have our pale horse mold set up for IWB left and right hand for the Beretta. Also have the trim jig. And then we are doing a Safariland mid-drop with receiver plate, QLS fork, and then this is the new TRS belt slide. These things are absolutely awesome. Now here's the thing. You're going to be like, Iggy, these don't work with each other. Absolutely right. You are 100% right. But what you may not know is that the 3-hole Safariland blocking, that this right here, the T blocking that we can get from holstersmith.com, will actually fit both of them. The first 3 holes right here will fit the 3 holes right here. It is the same spacing, so we're going to rock that along with everything else we need, so you can go from a drop leg, duty style, and just have fun with that. Now, this is going to be a simple right hand in black. The black we're using is 0.125 thick, so it's the thickest stuff you can do, and I'll show you how I handle that on my my heat press. And it's going to be a relatively quick build. It's going to be longer to mount the T-bar onto the pale horse mold, so let's just dive into it, and let's do it. And so you guys can see this, right? 0.1, actually that's 0.140, so it's a little bit thicker than 125, which I'm okay with. So 0.140, I am actually going to throw it in the heat press right now while we're blocking this. That way it gets a little bit of preheat action, and we won't need to keep it in there for as long. Well, I mean, yes we will, but it'll just be better. And it is currently 50 degrees in the shop on Monday night. So, well, it looks like it's midnight out. It's only 6 o'clock or 6:30, so yeah, but it is pitch black. And we have a snowstorm coming in. Get this. They were first calling for 14 inches Wednesday night into Thursday, but now it's just rain into snow, so we're still going to have a white Thanksgiving. But again, let's just build. And here we are right here, and like I said, we're doing this quite a few ways, but we know from experience that with this sitting here that we need to be within this section right here, and we know we don't cut into the trigger guards. So if we take our blocking, set it up. I'll set it up right there and see how that will be. I think that's going to be pretty good, to be honest with you. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. So we're going to do that right there. Yeah, we can go up higher. I don't want to. I want to stick it right about there and go accordingly. So first thing we're going to have to do is you can see the gap underneath it. If we don't do that, if we don't put blocking underneath it, it's going to not work that well. So we're going to find something that we can shove under there. There we go. And again, it's okay if some blocking sticks out. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to hold that right there. Next, what we want to do is I like to fill in right here, whether it's with a piece of square stock or a piece of 1/4 inch round. And 1/4 inch, oh, that almost there. Oh, as I throw stuff. Gravity is working again. This is just a hair taller, and that is absolutely perfect. So I'm going to put that right at the edge there, like so. Bam. And all I'm going to do now is just tape it down. You know what this is like. So we're going to put it in here. We don't want it underneath, so we're going to pull tension on it and get it diagonal from where we are. This side, it doesn't matter. Throw that right there. Same thing all the way around. Throw it right here. And I want to bridge this gap right here as well, because Kydex will go under it and it won't be that fun. And just do a quick one right here just to get that. Here we go. Let's see if I could just take that off. Okay, I'm gonna call that good right there. And hopefully this doesn't stick too bad. We know we like to poke those holes out. And this is it. We know he's right-handed. And now we're just gonna have to get this all together. This has been in here for a hot minute. As you can see, it's bowed slightly, which means the heat is getting to it. That's pretty good. But of course, me touching it, got white specks in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it. And oh, you can't see that, so we're gonna take it out when the gauge itself says 390 degrees, which is pretty good for something that's an 1/8 inch thick. While that's in the press, we're gonna go ahead, take the mold. We're going to blow it off, but most importantly, we have to set it up in our vac press station. First thing I'm going to do is open it up. Throw this in there. And I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap, bigger than normal, because that is one thick Kydex. So if I go too thick or too thin of a gap, it won't seal. All right. Next, I'm going to hold this in place to hold the block in. And get the crap off of it. And now, we wait. We're at 389. I'm going to let that heat up more until it states 390. 390. Oh, hey, 390. So, let's set up and run it. That's a thick boy. It's so thick.
A few moments later.
Although we did know this was going to happen, let's see if we can bust it out pretty easily. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and drill what we got to do. It took about double the time to cool it than I would if it was 0.08, which is pretty insane. And you can't even really see the indentations right there. So, I mean, I could flip it over and whatnot, but I'm just going to do this. There we go. And it should find it. Yep. Perfect. And don't forget to clean your hole. Oh yeah. All right, let's get the trim jig. Let's cut it. This is going to take a minute. Oh. Maybe not. Nice. Hey, not bad. Our heat strip is currently heating up. Obviously, you saw we just laser cut the slots in it for the Safariland setup. But all we have left to do is fold it around the toy, or the tool rather. And then we're going to go ahead and mount the TRS because this is what we decided that he wants first. And then I'm going to go ahead and assemble these and show you how it's done, really. Even though it's not hard to figure out. But we're going to set this up for this and then add all the hardware to swap it over to the QLS system. So let's, I'm going to go ahead and bend it. It's a boring process. What we're doing is we're heating the center right here. We're going to sit on it a little bit on the bottom and then flip it over to the top. Make sure you don't burn it because you can get nice and shiny right here if you leave it on there for too long. And especially since this is an 1/8 inch thick, over an 1/8 inch thick, it's going to take some time to heat up the center and fold over the tool. So when we get back, we'll mount this and move on and ship it out. And then you'll see him do an unboxing video and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned. Look at the longer threaded posts. And this is thick. It's ripping up my fingernail beds. Ooh. All right. Ow. All right. Let's put these in to see where we like it. Yeah, I like that. What I don't like is I'm going to cut off a little bit more right here, which I should have done that before adding this, but that's okay. I'm going to cut off a little bit more right there, but that is beautiful in of itself. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to knock that out real quick because it's hitting my finger right there, and we don't want that, especially if you're wearing gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that out. Much better here. As you can see, flows good. Finger doesn't hit it. So now I can add everything right back to where it was. And then we can go ahead and assemble Safariland stuff and be good with it. Come on. Oh, you punk. Here we go. All right, put that where we want it. Couple Ugga Duggas. All right. Now I'll get the hardware for this. This is a pretty simple setup. You notice holes in here, no holes in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the nut, which has the arrows on it, throw that in there. And then there's a special screw that's not as long, it's just a shorter version. Just get that in there. Those normally have Loctite on them. Do number 2. And like my father always said, don't tighten any of them down until they're all in. And number 3. We're going to line this up where we want. All right. Bada bing. And these right here. This one doesn't. This one has the crap on the threads. There we go. And these are going to go with them. So, Chris, all you have to do, take out these screws, put this one in here, and then you can mount that right there. Or technically you can mount it there too, but you're not going to get as much adjustability on that. So I'm going to go ahead, throw these in here. And for those of you that aren't aware, the QLS system mounted here, we'll pretend it's on here. What it does is it slides inside the receiver fork, and now you have a Beretta holster on here, and you can swap this out and you can put on a Glock 19 or your FNX 45 or anything like that. So there it is. I'm gonna put it all in a baggie and get it out the door. But first, I gotta laser it. Oh, it's a beautiful sound. Quick, easy builds. That's what I like. Getting them out the door and on the vacuum is just absolutely amazing. So really looking forward to having you guys see the end user. So check out I Love Shooting, all one word, for YouTube, and check out his channel. You will see the unboxing and the using of this very, very thick boy. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, Thanksgiving week. Don't forget to visit my website if you guys need anything, faltac.com. I am running a sale right now for hitting 11,000 subscribers, which is 11K subs. That's the promo code for 11% off the entire website. Huge shout out to holstersmith&knifekits.com. Everything you see material-wise was used or is from holstersmith.com, and of course the mold is from Pale Horse. So I will see you guys on the next one. I'm about to move on and bust some more out.